Hey everybody, I'm Andrew Hochradel. Today we're doing something very different and very special. So I'm gonna give you at home a choice. If you are watching over on Behance, come on over to YouTube. You can click on the title right there and we are gonna give you a choice because we are doing a live poll. It is just Adobe Live over on YouTube. Let's do a live poll and here are your choices today. We can sit in this zone right here on the normal green screen that you always see and show you some stuff in Adobe Express, or we can do a walk and talk and we can leave. I can show you a little bit of the office, a little bit of the studio behind the scenes. And today we are going to be editing a day in the life video using the Adobe Express beta. So if you would like to join me on a little walk and talk for some day in the life, go ahead, head over to YouTube and vote on the poll to let me know what you want to do. So first of all, if you are not in the Adobe Express beta, yes, you are, because it is for everyone. It is open. You can go to new.express.adobe.com, and it is an all-in-one solution. So we can do video there, we can do images, we can do text to image, we can do like textured images. What do we call that? Text effects. That's what it is. So we can do text effects. You can do everything right here. And today we're gonna get started and just do a TikTok, right? I'm gonna do a little day in the life TikTok. We're gonna do some voiceover and create it here. So I'm going to click on create from scratch. And yes, we already see behind the scenes 100% yes vote so far. I'll give it like 30 more seconds for you all to vote. And I have a bunch of videos here. So all these videos are from my adventures over the last few months. I travel a lot. And so we are going to be exploring these videos, putting together a kind of day in the life. But it looks like the chat says yes. The chat says yes that we want to do a walk and talk. So let's do a walk and talk. I'm gonna take you and show you a little bit of the Adobe offices, and I'm gonna actually show you how I can take my phone and I'm gonna take some photos and we'll use them in the day in the life that we're going to be making today. So real quick, before we do our walk and talk, you can see this Your Stuff button over here. I'm gonna go to Brands and Libraries, and then I've made a library for day in the life. So I can just type in day right here and day in the life right there. And I'm gonna use my phone and the Creative Cloud app on my phone to sync directly with that library. So let's go, camera 2, time for a walk and talk. Here we go, everybody. This is gonna be new for all of you regular Adobe Live viewers if you've never seen. This is the studio. Welcome to the studio. All right, let's go ahead and I'll take you out of the studio into our green room. Come with me. Come. All right, so this is the green room. This is where all the magic happens when we get ready for the shows. And I'm gonna snap a picture of the green room. And so all I'm gonna do is I'm going to use the Creative Cloud desktop app, or sorry, Creative Cloud app on my phone right there. And I'm gonna click on that. And then I just click on this little plus button in my library and I'm gonna do take a photo. And chat, we're gonna take a photo of you. Wow, you're looking gorgeous. I'm gonna click on use photo and it actually is uploading directly into Creative Cloud so we can check that library later. So this is green room, looks pretty cool. We got all kinds of pillows and snacks. Let's keep going out here. All right, check for people. There's no people. All right, so this is outside. We've got our little on-air sign up there for when we go live. And this is where we broadcast everything from. So let's go get some coffee. I'll show you the office. There's a little on-air sign. Pretty cool. All right, so I always come down here and I start out making coffee. Again, we're doing day in the life and you're just joining me. So we turn the corner into this great little kitchen and here we are. This is where I get my coffee every morning. So I'm gonna snap one more picture. And again, I don't even have to take these pictures. I'm in the Creative Cloud app on my phone and I can just hit take photo and boom. We're gonna take a photo of the coffee machine right there. And then let's grab a drink. Some talking rain. This is one of my favorites. So chat, let's see what you're saying. I actually have you on my phone, chat, so we can see what's going on here. Okay, this is awesome. Let's keep going. Let's take this back. We're gonna take one more photo, I think, and that is going to be of, let's do it of the view. Let's do the view right here. All right, one more, here we go. Boom. Take a photo. That's where I like to work right there. All right, use photo. All right, we've got some good photos for our day in the life vlog. Let's head back in and I'll show you how to edit it, how to do voiceovers, music, put everything together. This is hilarious. I didn't bring my key card with me. So we're locked out of the studio on the live. Hey, Studio Manager Paco, can you let us back into the studio? I locked myself out. There we go. Hey everybody, Studio Manager Paco. Right here, that's him. All right, let's head in here after you, chat, please. All right, so we're back in. And chat, we're gonna be doing some polls today. So if you need a poll, if you need to vote, if you have something to say, make sure that you're on YouTube, you're checking out that YouTube chat, and that you are voting on the polls that we have. Let's give you a little bit of ASMR because we are doing a lot of voiceover today. So this is for you, chat. Tasty. All right, so let's hop in. We have everything in here, and thanks so much for joining me on that adventure. Let me know how you like that. It was a little chaotic, but I think it was good. So what I'm gonna do is I am here in Adobe Express. And as you can see, those pictures that we just took on our walk and talk are already here. So all I need to do is click, and it will place it onto my document for me. So this is our little coffee machine that we just had. I just took that on my phone. No problem, it is already in my day in the life video, but we don't wanna start there, obviously. We wanna have like a little intro page. So I have a bunch of videos that I've downloaded from my travels over the last few months. And chat, I'm gonna put on a headphone because we're doing audio today. So I'm gonna do one headphone just so you can see. And let's go ahead and drop a video in here. So I wanna start, I usually when I fly, here's my little hack, is I like to basically take the phone and put it in the airline window and then close the shade so I can get a really, really cool time lapse. So I'm gonna see if I can make these look a little bit bigger. All right, icons, and I think that let's do this one here. So I think this will probably be a good time lapse. I'm gonna drop that in, and again, it's an all-in-one solution. It's just drag and drop, and I'm gonna play this, and I'm not sure if it has sound, but let's see what happens. No sound, but this is a really, really great shot to start out my TikTok with and to do a little voiceover. So chat, this is gonna be another poll for chat. Each of these clips, I think it'd be fun as we'll do a regular voiceover, but know in the future, each of these clips, we're gonna do a little bit of a different voice for each of these chats. So chat, you get to pick those voices. Whatever you wanna hear, whatever character you'd like to narrate the story, let me know some ideas in chat and we'll have you vote on them in the future. But this first one, I'm gonna do just myself. I've got my handy dandy microphone right here. And all I need to do is come over here and click on media and go to audio and then record voiceover. All right, are we ready? Here we go. Hey, I'm Andrew Hochradel, and I've been traveling a lot lately, and I want to bring you along. So join me as we take to the skies and to all the places that I have been in the last few months. All right, so we recorded that voiceover. Let's go ahead and click here, and we'll play it back, and we can both hear it together. Hey, I'm Andrew Hochradel, and I've been traveling a lot lately, and I want to bring you along. So join me as we take to the skies and to all the places that I have been in the last few months. Pretty cool. This clip is too long, but that's easy. All I need to do is bring the playhead to where I want it to be, and then click on split. And then I could use this clip maybe at the end, or I can just delete it by clicking here and going to delete right there. So let's add some music. I think music would be a good idea over this whole thing. I can come back to audio and chat. What kind of music do we want, chat? I'll let you pick as I add in some more clips. Do we want like chill hop stuff? Do we want like jazz? Are we feeling like some flamenco? Let me know what kind of music we want and we can search for it here in Adobe Express Beta. All right, let's go ahead and add another clip. We're gonna go to add scene right here, and that's just a new scene in my composition. And I'm gonna drag in the first stop. So the first stop, let me see. Sure, let's go here. So this was in Denver. I actually got to hang out with some gate agents that were having a rough time. It was a rough day that day in Denver, and I brought them some Starbucks. So we brought them some coffee just to brighten up their day a little bit. And I do wanna take the sound off of this video because it's just kind of pointless. Like it's them talking and me talking, and I don't necessarily need it there. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to select this video by clicking on it, and I'm just gonna grab this volume and click mute. So that's gonna mute that volume, which is fine. And I might wanna even clip this. So let's play and see what happens, because I think there's some dead time. All right, there is some dead time. Let's cut right at the beginning, just so till we start moving. Right there, I think that's good. So I'm gonna put the playhead right where I want it, and then click, oops. Wait for it, there we go. And then I'm going to click and hit delete right there. Oh, Andrew, I meant to hit split. That's okay, I think I can hit Control Z and undo that, there we go. All right, so click and we can split, and then I will delete this first piece. Right there. All right, so let's hit play. Right there. Okay, so there's no sound right now. That's me bringing them coffee. They were so excited. And they were like, we thought that you were kidding. And I was like, nah, I'm here to bring you snacks and treats. I do want to cut this in a little bit as well. So we're going to split that and then delete. All right, so let's add in some music. It looks like maybe we want some travel music. Any other suggestions for music? Also, mods, if you're watching on Behance, hi, hello. If you're watching on YouTube, hi, hello. Most of the polls that we are doing are going to be over on YouTube. So mods, if there are suggestions, thank you from Behance. Yeah, you can drop them over into the chat on YouTube. All right, so we got chill hop, we got travel music, we got reggae. Okay, I think we can do, let's try chill hop and see what happens. So I'm gonna come back here, and this music is gonna go underneath, I think, the majority of the video as I continue to narrate it. So let's go ahead and add some music. Go to media, audio, and then let's just type in chill. Oops, chill. What happens if I type in chill hop? Ooh, hip hop feel good. Let's see what happens. Chat, is this a vibe? It's a little too soft. There's not enough going on there. All right, so I'm just gonna do chill. Thank you. Studio manager styling. All right, so we're gonna do chill. We're gonna give you a couple, actually, I'm just gonna type in like vibes. See if there's anything that's good vibes. All right, so chat, you're gonna have two choices. One is relax vibe hip hop. That's playing right now. Relax vibe. Or we're gonna go to hip hop vibes. All right, so the two, we have either relax vibe or hip hop vibe. Those are gonna be the two choices. So let me know which one of these works best for you. We got relax and we got hip hop. I'm just gonna put one of those in. You vote in the poll over on YouTube. If you're on Behance, you can click on the title of the video and it'll take you over to YouTube to vote on the poll. All right, I'm gonna add in another voiceover while we decide on that. So reminder, relax vibes, right here. And then we have hip hop vibes. So relax or hip hop, let me know what you want over in the poll. Let's go ahead and do another voiceover, and I'm gonna voice over right here with our people and friends that we talked to. So I'm gonna go to record voiceover. We're gonna go to start recording, and here we go. There we go. All right, we're gonna take two on that one. Take two, all right, here we go. There were some gate agents that were having a tough day, so we brought them some snacks. All right, so you can see there that my voiceover went over the clip, but that's okay because they are separate pieces. I can click and drag this over just so it syncs up with the place that I want it to be. And someone's saying hip hop vibe. We've got relaxed vibes, have some votes. Keep voting. We'll give it a quick playthrough to listen to the narration and see how it transitions between clips. Hey, I'm Andrew Hochradel, and I've been traveling a lot lately, and I want to bring you along. So join me as we take to the skies and to all the places that I have been in the last few months. There were some gate agents that were having a tough day, so we brought them some snacks. Sweet. Okay, cool. So that looks pretty good, or it worked pretty good. So let's go ahead and put in our music. And it looks like Relaxed Vibes is the winner. So let's go ahead and click on Relax Vibe. Boom, right there. And you can see that it just drops it into my timeline. Now, if we want to change the voiceovers, we can click on them down here in the bottom, and it will actually expand each of those as we kind of click on them. So let's try to balance out the audio. And can I make my headphones louder? Is that a possibility?
I got it.
All right, cool. So we're gonna get this together, and I'm gonna balance out this audio to make sure my voiceover really stands out. Hey, I'm Andrew Hochradel, and I've been traveling a lot. All right, so the music is already too loud, I can tell. So I'm gonna pull the music down quite a bit, and then we're gonna play one more time. Hey, I'm Andrew Hochradel, and I've been traveling a lot lately, and I wanna bring you along. So join me as we take to the skies and to all the places that I have been in the last few months. There were some gate agents that were having a tough. All right, still a little bit too loud. I'm just gonna pull it down a little bit right here so we get the vibes. All right, so that looks pretty good for the vibes and sounds pretty good. Let's continue on our journey. This was in Denver, and next we're gonna take you to someplace that is near and dear to my heart. That's right, Southwest Airlines. We're going to a Southwest plane, and this is just a good kind of transition. When you're doing videos and telling stories, especially with the day in the life kind of thing, make sure that you have like a thread. And someone's saying the VO dips as well. I think the mic drifted. Yeah, I actually agree. We can re-record it when we get back to it. We can re-record it very easily. So I'm gonna click and see what is happening in this clip. I think it's just me dancing. Is this the clip where I'm like, hey, somebody, wait. Nope, okay. This is not the clip that I wanted. But here, let's see if I have another plane picture. I'm sure that I have another plane video. These are so small. These are so small. Oh, here's a plane video. All right, so I'm gonna drop this plane video and I'm gonna put it here, and I'm actually maybe just going to, oh, cute. All right, so that looks pretty good to me. I'm gonna pull this over here. And I actually think maybe I wanna layer this video on top of some other videos. So I'm gonna click and drag this here. And then I think I'm going to go over to media and go to videos and upload from device. We're gonna go into our downloads and right here, day in the life. Where is that video of the child? There we go. So this, we're gonna hit open, and I'm actually gonna pin this one to the background. So all I need to do there is come to my layers, and I can pull that back behind so that I can pull this out to be very large. Right there. And now you can actually layer videos on top of each other. So we're gonna do a cool kind of like collage style here with these videos because I have so many plane photos. Let's go upload from device again, and we are gonna find another one that is plane themed. Let's see here. There's two there. All right, this is a good one. So we're gonna hit open here. And again, it's just gonna place it on top so we can create this kind of cool collage effect. And then I actually maybe want to do one more video down here, and then maybe we'll add some like texture or something over it to kind of create a cool effect. So back to media, upload from device. Let's go to the bottom and see if we find anything here. It's me a one. Let's do one of these flying photos. I think that looks pretty good. Open, I'm gonna drop it in right there, and we'll put this one down kind of going off of the edge. Okay, so we've got our videos here kind of stacked, and I maybe want this one in front. And when I play this, they are all going to play at the same time, which is really cool. So watch what happens.
Go for it.
So you can create some really cool templates, and let's say that I wanted to add a frame on top of this to really lock it in together. I can go into my elements, and I'm going to type in frame. Let's see if we can come up with something cool. Ooh, I like this one. It's like a kind of like vintage film frame. So let's see here. Let's see if I can get this. I might need to do two of these. So what I'm gonna do actually is I'm gonna pull one frame to the side here, and then I'm going to duplicate it. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. We are going to duplicate and then pull the other one in on the side right here. And now we've got this really cool frame around our videos, which is cool. So it looks like chill, hop, and relax tied. So I'm gonna go ahead and just go with relax because it's already in the video. All right, so let's play this and watch what happens here. Cool, lots of fun action happening there. Let's go ahead and re-record this voiceover because I think it trailed off at the end. So let's re-record this first one by going into media, going into audio, and then going to record voiceover. Let's see what happens here. I'm Andrew Hochradel, and over the last few months, I've been traveling a lot, so join me in my adventures as we meet cool people and do cool things. All right, so it actually replaced the voiceover that was there, which is really cool. And so it allows me to go back in, and I can actually delete these little pieces that I don't want of the voiceover. Right there, and I'm just right-clicking on these. And it will leave the gap, so you don't need to worry about that. Maybe I want the voiceover to come in a little bit later. I can do that. The same thing here with that voiceover, and then let's do one more voiceover. So let's learn through and do that voiceover. Here we go. I'm Andrew Hochradel, and over the last few months, I've been traveling a lot. So join me in my adventures as we meet cool people and do cool things. There were some gate agents that were having a tough day, so we brought them some snacks.
Go for it.
All right. So it sounds like there's video that has music on it, which is fine. I'm going to find that video and take the music off of it. So here we look, volume is muted, here unmuted. So we want to just go ahead and mute that video. Oops, mute that video. This one maybe didn't have it. That one doesn't have sound. This one is the problem. There we go. So I'm going to record another voice over here. And here we go. I usually fly with friends, and so these are some of my friends on one of the flights. I actually didn't like that. All right, let's come right here, and here we go. I almost always fly with friends, and I always look for special wraps on the Southwest Plains. Listen to that playback. I almost always fly with friends, and I always look for special wraps on the Southwest Plains. Okay, and we can cut this right here by just going right there and split, and then I can delete this extra piece right there. All right, so we got our vibes going. We are flying, and then we have a nice little piece right here. Let's edit in like a cool, fun animation at the top. And yes, someone's saying I'm impressed what Adobe Express can do. Yeah, this is the Adobe Express beta, and so it is an entirely new experience that is made for quick turn video, social graphics. You can do everything right here, drag and drop, voiceovers, music, everything is right here. And I can post this to TikTok super easily. So let's do an animation over the front. And the way that I'm gonna do that is I'm gonna start out with text. And we're gonna go to add your text, and I'm just going to type day in the life. I can select all of my text and then, oops. Oh, not now. I can select all of my text, and it's actually gonna give me suggestions for type to go onto this video. I'm gonna make it white for now. I'm gonna choose, I think I actually like this font. So it will suggest and recommend fonts for you to play around with and use. And I actually really like this one. Let's go ahead and pull it to the center. You can see those little purple lines are locking me directly into the centers. All right, so that looks okay. I actually want to see, I don't, we're fine. I am going to add in a little bit of fun here. We're gonna do a shadow, and that will give us some separation. I'm just gonna do glow, and that will give me a nice little glow. We also could do custom, and we could do a different amount of blur. We can do a different angle so it can kind of move around, or we can do distance so it looks like it's a little bit further. Let's maybe do that so that it looks like it's kind of floating off of the page. And then I want to animate this in so that as our video plays, this is a nice little like animation to get us started. So I'm going to scroll back down to the bottom here and click on animation. And we're going to do in. I'm going to have it kind of grow. Yeah. So we're gonna have it rise right there, and I actually want it to fall down maybe. Yep, that looks pretty good. So we have day in the life, and then maybe let's do with Andrew Hochradel down at the bottom. Let's put my social on there. And that way, when we post a TikTok, people can be like, hey, that's the TikTok. That's the one. And again, it's going to suggest fonts for me to play around with that are recommended. I like that combo. I'm not mad about this at all. Shrink that down and maybe bring that right down here. And then I do want to add some adjustments on there. Again, the same kind of shadow that we had on the other one, just doing a nice little glow. And I think that the distance we had increased. And then from there, we can add in that animation. Scrolling to the bottom, going to animation, let's do in. And this one I'm gonna have rise, yeah, like that. Cool. All right, so this is something that I've watched a few other streams and people are asking like, oh man, how do you do this? How do you do that? X, Y, Z. Here is how you retime your layers. And maybe we want things animated in at different times. I can come in and do show layer timing. That's really important. And now whatever I have selected, it's showing me when it's starting to animate. So I actually want my name to come in a little bit later. So I can click and drag and it's going to bring that name in a bit later. And actually the same with the title. I don't want it to come in right away. So all I need to do is click on the title and then I can pull this over so that it doesn't come in right away. We have a clean shot that then animates in. All right, let's give it a listen and give it a look at how our animation looks with our video.
I'm Andrew Hochradel, and over the last few months, I've been traveling a lot. So join me in my adventures as we meet cool people and do cool things.
Cool. All right, that looks good. I do want to have these come out a little bit before, and then I'm going to do an out animation on these as well. So I can scroll down here, go to animation. We're going to do out, and here I'm just going to have it rise back up. So same thing. I'm going to have it kind of fly out, rise up, and maybe let's do this at 1.5. And the same thing with the text down here. We are going to have it rise back up, rise up, rise. Little Hamilton for y'all there. All right, and this is going to be at 1.5. And let's see if those animate at the same time, because they should not. Okay, let's have this one go down, and let's give it a play.
I'm Andrew Hochradel, and over the last few months, I've been traveling a lot. So join me in my adventures as we meet cool people and do cool things.
Animate out. There we go. All right, that looks pretty good to me. And we have voiceover going.
I almost always fly with friends, and I always look for special
our flights going. All right, I'm not mad about any of this. I think we're doing pretty good here. Let's keep going and see what else we can bid. Again, we have an hour for this stream, so we have a bit of time. Chat, if you have suggestions of where you would like to go, if you have suggestions of maybe we want to throw in some stock footage to kind of ramp up my travels to somewhere that I may not have been, let me know where we want to travel to, chat. Let me know in chat, and we can vote on our favorite options, and we can add it into our video here. So one thing that I am gonna do is on this video, I want this to be the wow. I want it to be a really like boom, boom, pow. So I'm going to go to adjustments with it selected, and I can totally play around with the toning, the colors, the saturation, the contrast, all the different elements of this video I can do right here. So let's increase the contrast a bit. I do want it to be a little bit brighter. And then let's see if we can do a little S-curve here. Highlights up, shadows darker. And then saturation, yeah, let's make it really blue. Warmth, let's make it very warm on that horizon, get some nice contrast. And then let's sharpen it up a little bit just to give us some nice sharpness. So let's see what happens. Here we go, we're gonna hit play.
I'm Andrew Hochradel, and over the last few months, I've been traveling a lot. So join me in my adventures.
And again, like I did all those adjustments, and it's just playing it. That's why I love Adobe Express, because it's so quick to be able to see the things that you're doing and to make those kind of edits on the fly, to try new stuff and see what it looks like. All right, so let's keep going here on our scene. I'm gonna add in another scene, and let's find another video. So let's see here. What is this video? What are these videos is my question. Actually, let's upload. So let's go media, upload from device. We got our coffee. This is a little workout video. Why not? Let's get this in here. So in between flights, we're working out. So this is I think this is a jumping video. Let's see if I jump and fall in this video. I just grabbed one. Oh, I made it. Okay, cool. So great video for a jump, but what would be better than a video of jumping is a video like jumping again and again and again. I think this could be a really cool effect actually. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to upload this video a few times. And I'm actually not fully confident this is gonna work, but we're gonna give it a shot and see what happens. Is I'm gonna upload this video a few times, and then we are actually just going to layer it on top of each other and change the timing, which I think will be really fun. Yeah. All right, so that is there. We've got it jump, jump. And maybe in the background, I can actually blur this one in the background so that I can have some dimension here. So selecting this video in the background, I'm going to go over to adjustments, sorry, not animation, adjustments, and increase the blur. And right there, we have a nice blur, and that's actually probably way too much. There we go, to kind of distinguish that video from the bottom one. Now I can select the bottom one, and I do want this one to animate in. So we're gonna have it tumble in, and then I'm gonna have it tumble out. And watch what happens here. I love the tumbles. I don't know where this clip came from. You can go away. Oh, bye-bye. All right, here we go. Woo. And tumble out. Boop, boop. There we go. So it had too many bounces, which is fine. I can come in here and I can change the amount of bounces. Let's say the duration is right now it's 1 second. Let's do 1.5 seconds just to slow it down a little bit. And then the same with the tumble out. Let's have it go to 1.5 seconds as well. All right, and play that. And while we're bouncing and while we're jumping, let's go ahead and add some stickers on here. So we can go to, again, our little elements. And we can type in, let's do spring. This is gonna give me like flowers and stuff. Yeah, I want an actual spring. What'd I say? Like metal spring? We can do bounce maybe and see what comes out. Nope. We can look for coil. There we go, would be another thing for spring. So that looks pretty good. Well, let's do this one. So let's do this. I'm gonna put one of these over here. And the problem is this right now is the wrong color. I don't want it to be black, I actually want it to be white. But what I can do is come to effects, we can go to duotone, and we can make both of these white, and it actually will change the color to white right there. Boom, boom, now it's white, perfect. I am gonna add some animation here, and we're not gonna have it come in or out, we're just going to have it loop, and we're gonna have it spin as the loop. We're gonna do soft, we're gonna do the intensity is gonna be pretty intense right there. And let's have it spin the other way. Yeah. All right, cool. So this should continue to spin, but I'm gonna wait till the video actually bounces in. So I'm gonna scrub through and we bounce in right there, and then we'll have that up here, and then it bounces out right there. So we'll have it switch over right here. And there we go. Let's play and watch our little animation happen. There we go. Fun little chaotic video. And you know what we gotta do? We gotta add some voiceover. So here we go. Microphone, the handy dandy microphone going into voiceover mode. Going to media, going to audio, and record voiceover. In between my travels, I like to work out, and here's me jumping through the roof. Loved that voiceover, great. So let's make sure that this clip is muted. There we go, there was a lot of volume happening on those. Have you been hearing just like me yelling the whole time? I so apologize if you have. All right, let's go ahead and give this a play.
In between my travels, I like to work out, and here's me jumping through the roof.
There we go. All right, that was a little bit too long, but I'm just going to move the voiceover over a bit and see what happens.
For special wraps on the Southwest Plains. In between my travels, I like to work out, and here's me jumping through the roof.
Cool. All right, continuing on. Let's add in some more things. Again, chat, if you have suggestions of where you'd like to go. I'm gonna put in a video from a waterfall. I haven't maintained many waterfalls, but we're gonna put a waterfall in because, I don't know, it feels like it's time for a waterfall. So we can go to our media, and then go to video. And this is going to give us the power of Adobe stock. It is all here. If you have a Creative Cloud membership, if you're a Creative Cloud member, this is all available to you. So let's go ahead and click and type in waterfall. Tourist. That's going to be me. Oh, this is gorgeous. Okay, so let's play this and see what it looks like right here. Wow. All right, let's move it just a little bit out, give it more time. And then we're going to select this, and I'm actually going to speed it up quite a bit. So we can speed it up by just changing the speed right there to 150. And when we play, you'll notice it's zooming much faster. Actually, let's go full 200. Let's get wild. Full 200. Speed ramped. Yeah, flying through. Oh, there's music. Stop that. Cool. And something that I want to do here is I actually want to do like a really cool effect. And that is going to be coming over to my adjustments again. I'm going to increase the contrast. We want to increase that brightness, highlights up, shadows down, saturate it quite a bit, make it a little bit warmer, and then sharpen those details. So again, those adjustments you can do to pretty much everything. If I wanted to, I could even add in an effect. And effects are going to give you some of these duotones. You can also darken, you can grayscale, play around with contrast to make sure that your text is readable right here. So let's play that and see how quick that it rendered. Cool. All right, you know what time it is. It's voiceover time. So let's go ahead and go right here. And I am going to record my voiceover real quick. I didn't go to this forest, but it's like one that I've been to in the past. So this isn't my video, but I went here. All right, cool. I just got to have the disclaimers to make sure everyone knows. All right, so we have all of our videos in, looking good. Let's see another comprehensive look real quick. Let's watch through together, make sure if there's any like weird standouts or anything that you would like me to add, chat, let me know from the comments. All right, let's go ahead and get it going. And here is the first screening of our day in the life video.
I'm Andrew Hochradel, and over the last few months, I've been traveling a lot. So join me in my adventures as we meet cool people and do cool things. There were some gate agents that were having a tough day, so we brought them some snacks. I almost always fly with friends, and I always look for special wraps on the Southwest Plains. In between my travels, I like to work out, and here's me jumping through the roof. I didn't go to this forest, but it's like one that I've been to in the past, so this isn't my video, but I went here.
Pretty cool. So again, very, very easy to create this kind of video. And let's say that I wanted to export this and get it ready for TikTok. Also, very, very easy. I'm going to go to delete that extra little piece. I don't know why I was there. I can click on download, and then I'm going to do MP4 and hit download right here. It will download this video. I can send it to my phone, post it to TikTok. In theory, we could schedule it. Excuse me. Oh my goodness, man, I got hit hard. So in the current version of Adobe Express, I could schedule this to go to Instagram, to other social media. But here, we are going to download it and then we can post manually. There is a scheduler, but we're just gonna use the download for now. If I wanted to, let's say, Andrew, this is great for TikTok, but I also wanna post this on YouTube, right? It's a different aspect ratio. It's not looking great for YouTube. Super easy. All I can do is I go to Resize, and then I can do a YouTube video, which is right here, video 1920 by 1080. And we are going to duplicate and resize. Watch what happens. Duplicate and resize is going to create the new size for me. So I'm going to click here, and you'll see everything is still in the center.
I'm Andrew Hochradel, and over the last few months, I've been
traveling not looking great.
So join me.
Here's my hack. Are you ready? Here is the ultimate travel hack. I'm going to undo that, and I'm actually going to not duplicate. Actually, I'm just going to delete this page. What I like to do is I'm going to make sure that all of these videos are fit. So clicking fit video, it's going to fit it into the background there. And that looks pretty okay to me. Let's make sure this one in the back is looking good. So we're going to do fit video. And I actually think, I'm trying to think of the workflow. Hold on. I've done this workflow before. Fit video. Let's see if I resize it now, if it will make the change. I might need to do it one different way. Okay, cool. So what I need to do is when you drag in a video, you can actually make it the background. So let's try this one more time. Actually, I'll just show you how to do it manually. So we're going to do resize. We are going to go into a YouTube video and we are going to do duplicate and resize. From here, we can click on our YouTube video. And what I like to do is I make a copy of this video. So we click right here, and that is going to be the duplicate button. And from here, we are going to blow this out to be huge. So we're going to do fill video, and it's going to go all the way out to the edges. Okay, so it's going to scale it all the way out, which is fine, because we're going to grab our layers right here and grab this and pull it all the way to the bottom. From here, we're going to go to adjustments, and we are going to blur this just ever so slightly. So we're going to blur this out just a little bit right there. And then I also am going to add in an effect, and we're going to add in a darken effect. And now when I play this, watch what happens. It has this really cool kind of like widescreen, tall screen crop in.
I'm Andrew Hochradel,
And that video in
over
the
last few
background
months,
is
I've been
playing. You can
traveling a
see
lot.
the kind of animation going along with it. So if you need to create multiple sizes, we could have flipped this video. We could do some different animations, or you can just add in the background doing that trick by just duplicating it and then clicking on fill video, dragging it to the back, and then we're going to add in those two adjustments. So one effect is darken, and then the adjustments, sorry, is blur. Right there. So play these two back.
Frozen chocolate coffee for you.
So see how it has like kind of the look of the full size, but not quite. The same thing can be here. So maybe I want this actually to be a little bit different. Is I can delete and then we can rotate this and we'll have this fill the frame as well. So I'm gonna click and drag this out side by side. Ooh, and I might need to do my same little trick where I duplicate it and then pull another copy in. Right there, looks good. And I have all these videos here that I can just click and then click to drag around. That's pretty good. I'll use my keys here. Bring this one over to this side. Maybe I want this one of me in the background to be all the way on over their side. And my friend Bethany is gonna go right here. Thanks, Bethany. I do want her in front of this other video though. There we go, change my layering. And this is the new Southwest livery is what they call it, which is like the wrap on the plane. This is brand new. And I'm actually just gonna sneak this one in between those other two. Probably all the way in the back, because there's not much that happens in this photo or in this video. And so now when I play it,
Go for it.
I almost always fly with friends, and I always look for special wraps on the Southwest.
cool.
In between my travels,
And
I
they
like
cut to me
to
jumping.
work out.
Now here, we can do the same thing and I can actually blow this up. So we can go fill video. And I showed you this. This is kind of what I showed you initially. Okay, there's me jumping. Let's maybe move these pieces around. And what's cool is all the animation that I have here is actually going to stay. Even though we resized and we're working on like a new document, it is going to keep all of that animation
Between my travels, I like to
for
work
me.
out, and here's me jumping.
That was so chaotic. Oh, that was so chaotic. All right, it's fine. We are gonna grab this back piece and I am going to just fill the video. And then maybe we can do a blur on that one. Okay, there's already a blur. Let's see what happens here.
In between my travels, I like to work out.
Boom, boom. Bounce, bounce. All right, looks pretty good to me. And one last one with our giant forest that I quote unquote have been to. All right, adjustments, blur out here. And so now we have the TikTok version, which is vertical, looking good. But then we also have this nice YouTube version, right? And so playing this back, if I wanted to make different music, ooh, let's do that. Chat, you had voted on 2, and this one is Relaxed Vibe. So I'm gonna delete this, goodbye Relaxed Vibe. And we are gonna put in the other music, which I believe was Chill Vibe? There was a Relaxed Vibe, and I think it was Hip Hop Vibe. That was the other one, yeah. There it is. Wait, no, this was it. Relax. Chill. Oh. There we go, hip hop. Sports Cyberpunk Symphony? That's a little intense. Romantic, oh. Summer Chill? That's it. All right, so I'm gonna click on Summer Chill and you'll see that it adds it to the whole video, right? So when you click on that, it will add it to the whole video. And now when I play through, everything that was there, again, this is an entirely new aspect ratio. We didn't have to do anything with the video to really edit. We just moved things around, resized things, and then dropped in that new music. And check this out.
I'm Andrew Hochradel, and over the last...
Oh, we do need to change this volume again. There we go.
I'm Andrew Hochradel, and over the last few months, I've been traveling a lot. So join me in my adventures as we meet cool people and do cool things.
Seamless. Cut.
There were some gate agents that were having a tough day, so we brought them some snacks. I almost always fly with friends, and I always look for special wraps on the Southwest Plains. In between my travels, I like to work out, and here's me jumping through the roof. I didn't go to this forest, but it's like one that I've been to in the past, so this isn't my video, but I went.
Okay, that's pretty cool. I did have an idea for this forest one that we're gonna do real quick, is I wanna have like the main video there, and then have one video go like, right? Like on either side, like little, like a hug, like a video hug. I don't know. So we're gonna duplicate here, and then I'm going to bring it over this side. Oh, it's just not big enough. So I'm going to make it, I'm gonna cheat a little bit. All right, we'll duplicate that, bring it over to the other side as well. All right, so I'm gonna change the timings to these animate, and I'm gonna have it loop in. I'm gonna have it slide to the left, slide to the right, crisscross. All right, that's there, it looks good. Here, I'm gonna do the same thing. We're gonna have it animate in, have it slide to the right, 1.5 seconds. All right, cool. And I think this is gonna be a cool effect. I'm gonna change the layer timing so that this layer is not coming in right away. And then this layer is coming in right there as well. All right, so it should, in theory, look like there's a center video and the other two swoop in. Let's see what happens.
Jumping through the roof. I didn't go to this forest, but it's like one that I've been to.
I really like that effect a lot, actually. That's a cool effect. So I'm gonna pull these in just a little bit. And the same with our other video. I'm actually just gonna click through, there we go. I can pull to where that other video is. Where does the other one start? Oh, I need to pull the right one in, sorry. Right one, which is this one, needs to come in a little bit more.
I didn't go to this forest, but it's like one.
Yay! I like that. I like that a lot. And actually, let's do some, let's do a cool duotone filter to where it's like center video and then it's like cool video, cool video. All right, so I'm gonna select that one. I'm going to go to effects. I'm going to go to duotone here. I actually like this one, but I'm going to flip it. No, I'm not, that looks terrible. Okay, let's do blue. And then over here, let's do effects and let's do that. And then let's grab another one of those. I like these darker tones. This green one, it's a little too saturated for me. All right, let's do that one. So now when these zoom in, it will hopefully be a really cool effect.
I didn't go to this forest, but it's like one that I've been to in the
Cool.
past, so,
I like that. I'm not mad about it. 0% mad. All right, that's pretty cool. So let's go ahead and download this video. Again, just going to download, going right here, MP4, hit download. It is going to download all those animations, all those augmentations, all of those different pieces into a usable video that I can just kick through. Very, very easily, I can post this to TikTok. And you know what? Let's do it, I think. I don't want to post it to my TikTok yet. It's not done. It's not completed. I really got ambitious, but I'm not going to. But what's cool is I can plug in maybe some of the videos from my Creative Cloud library. So those videos, or sorry, the pictures that we took, I can go to your stuff, and then right here, all my day in the life pictures are here. And I forgot to put these in. Maybe we put this over this video here, and I can click. Actually, let's add a new scene. Let's just add a new scene here. Bye, chat. Chat, that's what you look like, by the way, in case you were curious. We're going to add in one more scene right here. And this is where I am going to animate in all of our pictures. So these are from that Creative Cloud library. I am just clicking, and I literally took these on my phone in the Creative Cloud app, and it uploaded them directly to my library, and I can use them here in Adobe Express Beta. So here, there's the little view, like the view. You're my best view. That's a classic TikTok sound, if you guys don't remember that one. From like 90 Day Fiancé, I think. All right, bring this over here. We are then going to grab this one. That's you, chat. Look at you. Hi, chat. And we got one more picture. This is going to be, let's see here. Oh, it's another picture of you, chat. Look at that. All right, I am going to crop this in. So what we can do is we can click right over here on, oh, it's a linked asset, so we can't crop it. Never mind. I lied. We're just going to layer this a little bit differently. Chat, you're just going to get a little peekaboo right there. Hello. And I'm going to have these kind of cascade in from the top. They're going to kind of like fall in from the top. So in this scene, we're going to go animation in. Everything is going to, I don't want bungee. I probably want drop. I want drop. So we'll do drop. We're actually going to change it to 1 second, I think. And then we're going to have all these individual pieces just drop at 1 second. All right, next layer, animation, and we're going to drop 1 second. And then here, animation, drop 1 second. Looks good. Does the bottom one have it? No. Animation, drop 1 second. There we go. And now when I hit play, watch what happens. Oops, there we go. They all drop at the same time. That's kind of what I wanted, but not quite. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab my layers, and we can just adjust the layer timing. And I do want them to go in order. So I want this one to come in first. Then this one I want to come in second, just a little bit later. This one I want to come in third, just a little bit later than that. And then this one I want to come in last. All right, our music is still going, and let's do a voiceover. Record voiceover, here we go. Actually, I don't want to record over that other one, so let's just pull it right here. All right. I went to hang out in the studio. That's where I usually work and get coffee. And look, chat, there you are, gorgeous. All right, so let's go ahead and give that a listen. And we do only have 2 minutes left, so I think what I'm gonna do is let's just do a full-on listen through the video, and then we'll wrap things up here. Thank you for joining me for the day in the life video. I'll do some announcements right at the end, but let's give it a listen for our day in the life vlog. Here we go. Actually, I'm gonna download this and we'll play it full screen, and that way we can really get the full experience of our day in the life video. If you are here on Adobe Live, make sure you stick around because we are talking all about Behance next. We have a special episode of Adobe Office Hours coming up in just about 5 minutes here, and it will be all about Behance. There is some new features. There are some assets that you can sell on Behance now. You also can put in things to get hired, to update your portfolio, all kinds of new features in Behance. So stick around for that live stream if you want to learn more about Behance. And let's close it out by watching our day in the life video together one time. Oh, wait, hold on. View, enter full screen. Here we go, everyone. Let's go on an adventure.
I'm Andrew Hochradel, and over the last few months, I've been traveling a lot. So join me in my adventures as we meet cool people and do cool things. There were some gate agents that were having a tough day, so we brought them some snacks. I almost always fly with friends, and I always look for special wraps on the Southwest Plains. In between my travels, I like to work out, and here's me jumping through the roof. I didn't go to this forest, but it's like one that I've been to in the past, so this isn't my video, but I went here. I went to hang out in the studio. That's where I usually work and get coffee. And look, chat, there you are, gorgeous.
We did it. We need to land the plane a little bit there, but that's okay. So I just want to show you how quickly you can use Adobe Express Beta to generate content, right? It was a little under an hour, and we did a studio tour. We took photos. We animated things. I got too excited. We added music, we added voiceovers, and created a really cool video that we could post to TikTok super quickly, almost as is. We just need to land the plane a little bit at the end there. But thanks so much for sticking around. Go use Adobe Express Beta, make a day in the life video, tag me on social media at hawk.co, and stick around for a special episode of Adobe Office Hours. Bye, everybody.